Hello and welcome back once again to the Wrestling Rant. It's time for the SmackDown spoilers for Friday, March 21st, 2014. And again, I was not able to find the location for this episode of SmackDown. The dark match for this episode, Alexander Rusev defeats Xavier Woods. SmackDown actually starts with Kane in the ring, and he shows footage of Triple H attacking Daniel Bryan from the end of Raw. Just in case you needed a reminder of that. Kane talks about what Triple H and Bryan did on Raw and said it was best for business. And then Kane reads off of a letter from Triple H apologizing for his actions. A "you sold out" chant breaks out, and then Kane leaves. We get the first match of the night. Fernando of Los Matadores. Fernando defeats Fandango. And we get another match. Dolph Ziggler defeats Damien Sandow with the Fameasser. So yeah, Ziggler doesn't even need to use the zigzag on Sandow, I guess. They're just burying Sandow, I guess, but whatever. And then we get the Wyatt family on the Titantron. They cut a promo on John Cena. Who cares? And then, what we were supposed to get was a 4-team fatal 4-way match, I guess. A number 1 contenders match for the tag team titles. It was going to be the Shield, Rollins, and Reigns versus 3MB. It didn't specify which 2 members. Ryback and Curtis Axel, and the Real Americans, Swagger and Cesaro. That's what we were supposed to get, but the match goes to a no contest when Kane attacks Roman Reigns. And then it said that Ryback, the New Age Outlaws, the Real Americans, and Kane attacked and destroyed the Shield. I'm guessing Ambrose was there at the ring as well. I don't know why it said the New Age Outlaws. I'm gonna guess they meant to say 3MB. I can only guess. But maybe they had the Outlaws come back. I don't know why, though. But anyways, the next segment we get was, I'm going to guess it was Miz TV, because it was the Miz in the ring, and he announces that he will be in the Andre Battle Royal at WrestleMania, and he brings out the odds-on favorite to win, which is the Big Show, of course. Show and Miz share a Show Miz moment, and then Miz takes a jab at Show. I'm guessing they mean it makes a joke about him or whatever the fuck. And he does that before welcoming out some of the other competitors from the Battle Royal, including Titus O'Neil, Kofi Kingston, Alberto Del Rio, Big E, Cody Rhodes, Goldust, Mark Henry, and Sheamus. And this sets up an impromptu Battle Royal. Big Show eliminates Sheamus and The Miz in the impromptu Battle Royal. I don't know what happened to the other people, and I don't really care. But after that, Del Rio defeats Big E in a non-title match. Big E, of course, the Intercontinental Champion, for those of you who might have forgotten, because they hardly ever bring it up. And then after that, we get a backstage comedy bit with Santino and Emma. Up next, we get a Divas Tag Team match. The Bella Twins defeat Natalya and Summer Rae. Why Natalya and Summer Rae would tag together when Natalya's a face and Summer's a heel, I don't fucking know. And the Bellas are both supposed to be faces, I think. They're all on the Total Divas show, so I don't know why the hell they would do this. But whatever. They then replay the segment of The Undertaker from Main Event. I didn't see it, and I don't go over Main Event, so whatever. I saw something that it was him and Paul Heyman with another back and forth sort of promo, I think. Who cares? After that, Kane, I'm going to guess this takes place in the office backstage, but Kane grants Rybaxel and the Real Americans a tag team title shot. I don't know if this is going to be a triple threat tag team match, or if it's both teams get a tag title shot at some point, or I don't know. But also, 3MB are entered into the Andre Battle Royal. So they're just trying to fill as many spots as they possibly can in the match that nobody really fucking cares about. After that, we get another promo from Lana and Alexander Rusev. And then, as I said before, they replay the video package of the feud between Cena and Bray Wyatt. The same one that they played on Raw. Like, they're probably going to show that several more times. And probably 2 or 3 of those are going to be at WrestleMania itself. But yeah, they show the video package again here. And that, I guess, segues into the main event of the show, which is John Cena defeating Luke Harper with the Attitude Adjustment. And immediately after the match, Cena darts out of the ring before Bray could get him. And Cena runs out to the stage and stands tall as the Wyatts sit in the ring angrily. Ooh, they're angry. And that's the end of the show. So, yeah. I don't know. The only other note that I have here is it was reported that Daniel Bryan suffered some sort of a shoulder injury during the beatdown on Raw as he was getting his ass kicked by Triple H. And apparently, not only did he suffer an injury, it also exacerbated some pre-existing shoulder injuries that he had. So, yeah. They don't know exactly what injuries he sustained. They said something about having to wait to do an MRI on his shoulder. They had to wait until the swelling went down. I don't know. But this was officially reported on WWE.com, so it may or may not be true. Not really sure. So, yeah, Bryan might be injured, and he might still be injured going into WrestleMania, so this could be bad. But anyways, that is the spoilers for SmackDown. All in all, it doesn't really sound like that great of a show. WrestleMania is really not shaping up to look that great, folks. Like, seriously. Even if Daniel Bryan can beat Triple H and get into the triple threat match, and even if he can win the triple threat match with Orton and Batista and win the WWE World Heavyweight title, even if he manages to accomplish all of that, that will be the one light shining in darkness of the rest of this pay-per-view. They haven't announced anything for the Intercontinental title. Big E is in the Andre Battle Royal, so he probably won't even defend the title. They haven't announced anything for the United States title. I don't remember any of the members of the Shield being announced for the Andre Battle Royal, so Dean could defend the title, and really he should, because honestly, like I said, the pay-per-view is going to be 4 hours. If you can't fit enough matches into 4 hours to have every one of your titles defended, then you're doing something wrong. This stupid Andre Battle Royal is just an excuse to get as many people onto the show as possible. Which, I mean, on the plus side, all these people get a WrestleMania payday, so, you know, that's good. But on the downside, where's all the title matches? Why isn't Big E defending the Intercontinental title? Why isn't Dean Ambrose defending the US title? They haven't announced anything. They might. They might. The tag titles we're probably going to get the rematch between the Usos and the Outlaws. Probably, I don't know. So that might happen. What else is actually officially announced for WrestleMania? We got the title match, we got Triple H and Bryan, we got the Battle Royal. The tag title is possible, it hasn't been officially announced. There's probably going to be something with the Divas title, although there hasn't been anything officially announced. It'll probably be Tamina versus AJ. Cena and Bray Wyatt, don't care. Undertaker and Brock Lesnar, don't care. What else? I don't know. That looks like about all that's going to happen at WrestleMania for right now. Yeah, this is shaping up to be one of the worst WrestleManias of all time. And people thought WrestleMania 9 was bad. But like I said, even if Daniel Bryan can beat Triple H and beat Batista and Orton and become the new World Heavyweight Champion, that will be the one good thing on this entire pay-per-view. Because I don't really care about anything else that's happening. I don't care about the Andre Battle Royal. I don't care about Undertaker and Brock. I don't care about Cena and Bray Wyatt. I don't care about the tag title match that's probably going to happen. I don't really care about the Divas title match that's probably going to happen. There's really nothing to care about aside from Daniel Bryan. And if they fuck that up, then there won't be anything good about this pay-per-view. That'll be 4 hours of pay-per-view flushed down the toilet, and I just read something that said the pre-show for WrestleMania is going to be 2 damn hours long. Never mind your half an hour before the pay-per-view bullshit. No, 2 damn hours of filling time and wasting everybody's time just before we can get the pay-per-view. So 6 hours total of time wasted, flushed down the fucking toilet. WrestleMania this year. And they haven't announced anything for the pre-show. And I'm not even sure, actually, if it's actually going to be 2 hours, the pre-show. I saw something that said it was going to be 2 hours. So maybe that's official, maybe it's not. I don't know. But still, that's a bit overkill, don't you think, for a pre-show? 2 hours? Really? For 2 hours in a pre-show, you could fit 3 or 4 matches. Hell, you could have the Intercontinental and the United States titles defended there. And hell, they could go ahead and do what I thought they were going to do and unify the damn things. And then come out and announce, we're bringing back the Cruiserweight title. Seriously, bring back the Cruiserweight title. You have so many small guys that have nothing to do right now. And you won't push them for anything You won't push them in the Intercontinental Division. You won't push them in the United States Division. And you sure as hell ain't going to push them in the WWE World Heavyweight Title Division. So give them a Cruiserweight title to fight over. Let's have some good Cruiserweight matches. Jesus Christ. I don't understand why they won't do this. And I've heard talk that they're thinking of introducing a Divas Tag Team title. As if there's enough divas in the division to warrant that. And there's hardly any real established tag teams in the Divas division. You have the Bellas. And here recently you have Alicia Fox and Oksana. And that's it. You had AJ and Tamina, but it looks like they split up. So who else? Nobody. You've got 2 actually established teams. And then there's only like 8 or 9 divas total. How can you have a solo divas division and a tag divas division with 9 chicks? That just don't work. Unless you're gonna bring up every girl from NXT, which is improbable. But anyways, I think I've gone on long enough for this stuff. As I said, that was the SmackDown spoilers for March 21st, 2014. And as I said before, was not able to find the location for this one. Not that it really matters. Doesn't matter where it happens. It happened and that's all that matters. Like I said, the show did not look to be all that great. The Shield gets the crap beat out of them by 3 other tag teams and Kane. So, yeah, it looks like they're going full-on face with the Shield. Because you're... Okay, if the Shield were tweeners, this wouldn't happen, okay? You're not going to have Rybaxel, the Real Americans, and I'm still not sure if it was the New Age Outlaws or if it was 3MB. But you have 3 definite heel tag teams beating the shit out of the 3 members of the Shield. With Kane. So, yeah. Shield's full on face at this point. So, we will see how that unfolds. The Shield's probably gonna go on a tear on Raw. And it would be great, by the way, to see the Shield start jumping people backstage. Like, hey, there's Ryback, so boom, 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 and we beat the shit out of them. And then they go and they find the Real Americans, and they beat the fuck out of them. And then, whether it was 3MB or whether it was the New Age Outlaws, they find them and beat the shit out of them. Chairs, smacking them, hitting them with kendo sticks, lead pipes, whatever the fuck, just beating the shit out of them. And then maybe giving them the triple power bomb through tables and shit backstage. That would be awesome. Somebody gets speared through a fucking wall. I would love to see Roman Reigns spear somebody through a fucking wall. He's speared enough people through the barricade around the ring. I'm sure we could rig up a wall that would break away real easy so he could plow somebody through that. Jesus. Anyways, like I said, that's the end of the show. Thank you for watching. Join us next time for Raw on Monday night, early Tuesday morning, technically, probably. WrestleMania is still a week or 2 away, I think. So we still have another week or 2 left of build to get through before the pay-per-view. And before we decide whether or not we're going to continue with this show, whether or not we're going to continue torturing ourselves with this horse shit, we'll see. We'll see if it gets better. I hope it gets better. But anyways, that's the end of the show. Join us on Monday for Raw. Thank you for watching once again. And we will see you next time.